Assemblymember Torres.
Permission to read.
Without objection.
A recent article read, "Women who are victims of legitimate rape don't usually become pregnant because the female body has ways to shut that whole thing down." Members, as a woman, I can tell you that from the turn of the century, we can go back 100, 200 years, women have been under attack. Attack of the ignorance, attack of our male counterparts that cannot understand our bodies.
Please instruct the member to stick to the issues presented in the bill. We can talk about history at another time, but not on this bill.
Ms. Torres, please.
The history of women's suffrage is very appropriate to this bill. And I take offense at any man who dares to stand up and shut me down. As a woman, I refuse to be shut down.
Point of order, against, I would instruct the member to please talk about the issues of the bill and the related issues to the bill. The rules apply to everyone in this House.
Point well taken.
And, Madam Speaker, as a woman, I will not be shut down by a male. I am speaking to the content of this bill that has gone further than what anyone here has wanted to. Women continue to be oppressed by the ignorance that our bodies can simply get rid of something a male has inserted inside of us that we did not want, forcibly. Don't awe at my comments. Really, you're shocked? I am shocked that we're having this discussion on the floor. And as a woman, I am offended at the discussion on the floor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And we are, as floor leaders, trying to make the rules apply for all the speakers. This bill is about funding for a pilot program to allow access, has not to do with abortion rights of women.
Mr. Hagman, that's not a point of order.
So please speak to the merits of the case.
Men, I refuse as a woman to be shut down by you or any other man in this assembly.
Buenas noches, senadora. ¿Qué significa este triunfo para usted en su carrera política?
Bueno, para mí esto es un sueño. Parece que todavía estoy dormida. Tener esta
¿Qué no le gusta?
Bueno, todo el clima de Washington ahorita yo creo que está contra la comunidad, contra lo mejor que los...
Es un placer estar allí con todos los líderes centroamericanos que están esta noche tratando de unirse.
¿Hay optimismo, senadora Torres, con respecto a los resultados en el caso particular suyo?
En el caso mío, sí. Esta noche va a ser una noche muy temprana para mí, pero desafortunadamente...
Con la frase "les traigo saludos de los más de 1 millón de guatemaltecos que viven en los Estados Unidos", inició Norma Torres.
Me alegra muchísimo el estar de vuelta aquí en Guatemala, el país que me vio nacer. Aunque yo viva en California, mi amor por nuestro país...
But an interesting statistic, only 20% of those who have signed up for health coverage under Covered California are Latinos, yes, when Latinos make up a very large block of the uninsured in California. So what's going on here?
Absolutely. Covered California has not done the best job that they could possibly do at ensuring that Latinos, primarily Spanish speakers, enroll in Covered California. So the outreach that they have done so far, I believe, has failed.
The outreach, I mean, they went into churches, they went into, went to PR firms,
Yes.
I mean, all sorts of organizations trying to go into the community. Is there something particular about the Latino community where this type of outreach just didn't work?
There is, and they need face-to-face contact. The Latino community does not necessarily trust government. I mean, they come from, governments that, are not necessarily the best trustworthy resources. So it's really important for enrollment counselors to have that face-to-face contact with the Latino community.
Our state is in a terrible crisis, high unemployment.
Hi, how you doing? Hello. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good. We're California residents, just having our time of expressing our meeting with our...
Beautiful. All right, let's proceed. We did bring it.
Expressing ourselves. Okay.
Great. Hello.
Did somebody call you here because...
Of course they did.
Yes, we did get a call.
Is that right? By whom?
We just wanted to make sure that all the laws were being followed as far as protests go. Absolutely, you have the right to do so.
Why would you think they wouldn't be?
This is the very first time
think that.
ever happened.
We wouldn't think that.
This is amazing.
But we have to just come out to make sure.
We come out to make sure that both sides, because we all have our constitutional rights, correct? Sure.
That's right.
You have them, I have them, everybody's got them. So it's our job to make sure on both sides that that's fine.
So it's the police saying that we have to check up on us whenever we're expressing ourselves.
Could you say that again, Tim? I need to turn the camera off because it's a private office.
I'm not here to say that at all.
I was told to turn the camera off. This is a private office. I thought it was the senator's office, but I'm going to comply with the request, and I am turning my camera off now.
My disclaimer is I have no ill feelings toward Chino police. They were called, they showed up, they were civil, they were polite, they were professional. End of that. But I'm here and I want the American public, us private citizens, you need to be aware that you have this wonderful privilege and this civic duty when it comes to you in your life to contact and communicate with your concerns with your elected officials. I think it's precious. However, no citizen should ever have to experience what my group and I did, what we went through. And recollecting, it wasn't until after we left the office that I thought of the image of Soviet Russia and, the secret police barging in meetings. So I'm just sharing you what happened on October 20th as citizens who made an appointment to visit Norma Torres' office. The staff called on us. Just want you to be aware of it.
Staff members called the police. And we've done many of these citizen lobby meetings. We've never had anything like this happen before. And I would just say this about the police. We are very pro-law enforcement, our organization. But I will say...
Used to it. I'm a citizen of Pomona over 20 years. And Norma, I'm going to follow up a story with Norma. She was the council person there, and then she was a mayor. She is very, very, very pro-illegal immigrant, and she seems to forget that there are other people, let me just put it that way, to be kind, in Pomona and in Chino, and her other communities that she will be presiding over as our U.S. Senator. We need to be
Congress-
careful.
Congresswoman.
Yes, thank you. We need to be careful to, when we visit our lobbyists of the politicians, that's really to hold their feet to the fire and to do what's right for American citizens and for, as Robin said, and we'll all repeat the same thing, but there are only a few of us here tonight, so don't worry about that. But we do need to take care of American citizens first, and after that, if there's anything left over, we can
Insight
see.
is to Norma Torres. She would call illegal aliens to mass in front of the city council chambers to keep the Americans from walking in. It was like near-death experiences walking through her crowd. At one point, a man almost split my head wide open with a 4-foot rod, and he stopped right here. That's just to go seek political redress. Norma Torres fired Police Chief Rodriguez for impounding illegal alien vehicles at checkpoints. This is the caliber of person that she is. At one point, she kept me from speaking for 3 minutes. She allowed the crowd to drown me out. Then when she quieted them down, my 3 minutes were up. She said, "Your 3 minutes are up." That's her history. She came to America as a 5-year-old illegal alien to join her illegal alien parents that had been displacing American workers.